Hello everyone, today we have new video review. This is a fresh kit from Eduard, and as usual you can find link in the video description below. Just click it and read review with text in English and Russian. This is a new Bristol F.2B fighter in a weekend edition, and it is molded in 1/48 scale. Here on the front you can see two marking options which are included into this kit. This is a weekend edition kit, so there are no PE parts and no masks included inside. And as you can see, box size is quite typical for Eduard. Here you can see comparison with my hand. It's not that big. And here we have again the same marking option which is shown here. And here we have both marking options depicted together. This is a top opening box. And here you can see what we have inside. So all plastic sprues are packed into the same plastic bag. And assembly manual and Decals sheet is on the bottom. Let's start from plastic parts. Just give me a second to open it. Okay. So here are all the parts. Note that sprue with fuselage parts is molded out of light brown plastic. Here you can see it. Both hulls are molded without tail segment, of course. Here you can see some of the wing parts and tail wing parts. And front cowling section is also molded together with fuselage parts. Inside there is just minor cockpit detailing. It won't be enhanced with PE parts because these are not included. Maybe you'll be able to buy them separately. It will be up to you if you want to upgrade your aircraft with such parts, or maybe you want to use some scratch build elements. Next we have gray plastic sprue. I need a second to remove it. Here it is. So here we have two types of the propeller. One is two-bladed and one is four-bladed. Also several types of the exhausts, special struts for landing gear, and some external elements here, for example machine guns, which are molded quite nicely, and I think it's worth zooming in and showing them closer. So here is one machine gun, and here is the second one. I think that's quite a good detailing for out of the box level. It's not like the perfect one, but it's more or less enough. Then we have separate sprue with thin and small parts for external and internal detailing. Here you can see different bombs, struts, even pedals for the rudder. All parts will go into the airplane. We will check in assembly manual how many of them will be left for the spare parts, but as you can see there are plenty of them, and molding quality is quite nice, so there is no flash despite that some parts are really thin and really small. And last but not the least is large gray plastic sprue with engine parts here. Then we have some tail fairing parts, landing gear wheels, and of course large wing parts with separately molded ailerons. These are one-piece parts. Here you can see them from the other side. And of course you will need to do rigging, because this is a World War I biplane, so it will require such a procedure. Then we have assembly manual, which is printed in form of this small brochure with short history note on the first page. Parts map. Note that almost all minor parts will be used, but for example this exhaust won't be used, and the struts also will be left aside. Here you can see that assembly process starts from cockpit and gradually continues into fuselage, engine, wings, etc, etc. Here you can see rigging scheme, and of course marking guide for two marking options. Here you can see the first one, and here is the second one. Next we have separate plastic bag with small film for cockpit detailing. I won't remove it, but here you can see it closer because, I mean, it's still visible, it's just transparent film, so you just apply it on the model and have nice copy of glass elements on your model. Then we have separate plastic bag with decals. This is a weekend edition kit, so decals are printed in Eduard, but printing quality should be quite okay. I mean, they should look good and should be easy to apply. And I also see here some symbols for cockpit detailing. For example, in the upper right corner you can see belts and some dials decals. Of course there are some stencils, and overall printing quality looks quite nice. So I really doubt that you have any problems with this. So that's all for this kit. This is a weekend edition kit, so there are no any other bonuses inside. That's all what you receive in one box, let's say. I will be happy to hear your opinion in the comment section below. Would you assemble such Bristol, and in which marking option, let's say? If you like this video and want to help us, just press the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I would like to thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video review as usual. Bye!